Hi, and welcome to Junior Factor. As I said before, we have a little bit of a different episode for you tonight. Just because we had exams this week, we didn't really have time to get a show together for you. So we do have 3 people on to talk to us about what's currently going on around the world. You want to introduce them?
Well, we have Kyle Eck, and we have Andrea Bouquet, and we have Kate Grocke on to talk with us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
We're going to talk about the election in Massachusetts, the Scott Brown, the Republican that won. It's been big news because Massachusetts is a very liberal state, and even President Obama endorsed Martha Coakley, as you know. Anybody have any comments on that?
Well, I do think it kind of puts a bump in the road for Obama's healthcare reform. So, well, it'll be interesting to see, especially because it'll be something that's going to affect all of us. So. Yeah,
and I have here Massachusetts. They're 30% conservative, 29% liberal, which is very close. So you could see why. There was
voting.
Yeah, voters that claim they are conservative and voters that claim they are liberal.
Then where's the other
The moderates.
Oh,
moderates
the
make up
moderates.
the moderates make up the other percentage. And Kate, you have any comments on that?
Well, it shows how people's opinions have changed about Obama's healthcare and how they really don't like what he originally proposed.
Yeah, Kyle? Do you have anything?
Yeah, well, whatchamacallit, Martha Coakley there, I didn't really like her that much, but everyone that kind of talked about her, it sounded like they didn't like her either. So there's this one guy who couldn't get her name right because he said that she was a nobody or kind of like that.
Yeah, and one of the people that worked for her was this Fox reporter was trying to ask her a question, and the guy called the reporter a Nazi, which did not make Martha Coakley's group look very good.
She also didn't have her
calling
facts
someone
right.
that.
She said that Kurt Schilling was a Yankees fan.
Yeah, that enraged a lot of people.
Red Sox,
And now it makes me mad.
I mean, Kurt Schilling. I mean, he won
Kurt Schilling,
the
bloody
the World
sock.
Series. Yeah, the famous
bloody sock.
the fake bloody sock.
It's brown, which is real blood.
Well, I say it's fake, but I'm a Yankee fan, so that's all right.
It's like
Andrea, I have a question for you. What do you think? Where do you think this healthcare is going now? Now that Scott Brown was elected, do you think it's
Well,
going in
I
the can,
think
or?
I'm probably more liberal on the subject. I do think this country needs healthcare reform because there are people who try and get into hospitals and are literally told, well, you don't have this insurance carrier, we're just going to let you, go out on the street and die. I don't think that's a very good system for our country, especially because we're supposed to be leaders and,
Right.
everything. So I think there's a need for healthcare reform, and I think that this isn't very good for our nation that he was elected.
Okay, yeah, but how about the fact that you're gonna be told which doctor to go to? A lot
Well,
of people
it's
aren't
either
gonna be
bad
willing
or
to do
worse,
that. Yeah, but I don't want to be told what doctor to go
neither
to.
do I.
Plus,
Not many people do. Let's face
Well,
it, they really don't.
He said it wouldn't change your existing insurance policy, which is what I heard when he was making the address on television a couple of months ago. It would only provide a cheaper alternative for those who couldn't afford insurance. And I mean, I'm directly affected by this because my dad's a doctor. And, I do see it from his perspective where people come in and they can't pay for health care. And that it's a really big issue.
What about the amount of time that people are now going to have to wait in order to receive treatment if this health care passes?
Yeah, because it's supposedly a socialist-like bill, and in England, they have people waiting in ambulances to get just a regular checkup. That's how bad it is.
Because, Canada actually does have government-controlled health care, and some of the people from Canada are coming here for...
Illegal immigrants from Canada.
Yeah, are coming here for the health care we currently
Well, I mean,
have
I
now.
don't think we have to worry about our, friendly neighbors to the north, but I think we more need to focus on the well-being of our country and not necessarily, well, I want to go to this doctor and I need this. It shouldn't be an I matter. It should be a we, the people, matter.
All right, and Kate, what do you think of the
Just like the
healthcare?
Constitution.
Yeah.
The people.
What do you think of healthcare?
I think I definitely agree with the fact that we shouldn't be told which doctor we have to go to because sometimes you might be forced to go farther away than you want to go to travel to go see a doctor.
Healthcare is one of those things that needs to be kept private. The government, I don't think, should be able to control
And it has to
something
be open
that's
and
Private
transparent because, no one's being allowed to see the healthcare deals going on. As Obama promised, everybody would be